Hello everyone, good evening. Myself Vishal Kumar. So today we'll just discuss the Numpy library totally in detail. So this is the part one series. So in this series, we will just discuss the introduction part of the Numpy. Especially this channel is for the Korea channel. Means in this channel, especially I'm just using Korean language, but here in this series part, this course. So I will just use English language because some of the students they have just demand specially used for the English language because they are facing some communication problem. And if I will just use the Korean language, so that only the English student they are just eligible to listen this video. So that I just use this English communication for this series. So if you have any doubts, so then you can go for the description part and you will just get one link for the WhatsApp group and you can just join that WhatsApp group so that if you have any doubt, then you can directly contact me and also so lot of friends of you are there available. If I will just unable to give the response, then some of the friends of you will be help you out from that problem, right? So in this series, so what we will just cover, especially what is the NumPy and why, and then just normal this NumPy and then like while using this library, so what type of so we can just do practically. So all of the things we will just learn in this series is theoretically and practically all these things. So better is just keep your pen and copy and whatever things I will just explain and try to just note out in your copy so that if you will have any doubt, then you can just directly ask to me. Okay, but it will be benefited for you guys. Like you can just open your system and just play this video on your mobile phone, and while listening this video and looking at this video, you can just also do hands-on. It's like practical things. Okay, so that it would be very good for you. If I getting any error, then take the screenshot and then you can just drop the screenshot on it, right? So don't waste the time. So let's start the series. Okay. So what is NumPy? Generally, this is the one of the Python library, and for which this library is specially deals with the arrays only, right? It especially deals with the array. So here this NumPy full form is like there is a one. This is the NumPy the shortcut, and especially the NumPy full form is nothing but the numerical Python. Numerical Python. Yes. So if you are not familiar with this computer environment solution, so I'm just creating one node so that I can just click here. So here you can just go get the code and there is a one markdown. So if I just creating one node like this, so you can just create click on the markdown and then just click it, and then you will just get right. You can just write the hash. So if you want to recite the size of the NumPy, then you can just write number of hours and you can just adjust it while typing the hash symbol. Then NumPy is nothing but the numerical Python, right? NumPy is nothing but numerical Python. So generally, NumPy is specially deals with who? First of all, tell me. First question will be asked by everyone: what is NumPy? So you already know what is the NumPy. NumPy is nothing but a Python. Yes or no? Okay. So NumPy is a Python. So we already know NumPy is a Python library. So generally, it is work with whom? So it is usually working with the arrays. Okay. So what type of array? What type of array? It is the ND. Clear? So whatever things I'm just discussing, so please just note out in a copy, so that it is very important. So some of the important things I will just theoretically just explain. You have to just write on your copy. And if my just teaching style will very speed, then you can just go to the speed set in the setting. There is a speed video. There is an option, so you can just adjust that speed also. So basically, the Numpy is a Python library which is used for the working with the arrays, right? So it is working with the arrays only. So you can just write it is used for working with the array. Work with the arrays. Working with arrays. So now next things. Next part is what? Next part is like a especially it also have some of the library. Okay, it also has some of the library. It's like some of the function also you can say some of the function not like it. Sorry for that. So it also have some of the function like for working with some of the domain of like you can say that linear algebra. Okay, linear algebra and you can say that you already know means in your if you are just in first year then you are not familiar with that Fourier transform formula. If you are just in any if you have completed the BTech and or if you are in like second year third year of BTech or in MCA, so then you already know that what is the Fourier transform and what is the matrix, right? So all these things which can be it is also has some of the functions for the working in the domain of linear algebra and Fourier transform and the matrices, right? So here generally, so let us just give some of the important it's like some of the introduction part like the Numpy specially created on which year. Maybe some of you guys you can just ask me. So Numpy was created in 2005 only. Okay, 2005 only. By whom? You can just write by Travis by Travis Oliphant. By Travis Oliphant. Okay, by Travis Oliphant. This person who just created the Numpy libraries in 2005. Okay, so now you already know. So first point, the Numpy, which stands for numerical Python, and it is basically working with the arrays only, and it also has some function for the working domain of the linear algebra, Fourier transform, and matrices. Okay, so Numpy was created in 2005. Okay, so it's there is spelling mistake. So let me erase this one. Now, 2005 by the Travis Oliphant. Okay, so now, so let us know means how to create the array and how to import the Numpy. All these things we have to just learn before creating the array. So let us know how to import the Numpy. Okay, so first of all, let me just write the thing how to import the Numpy. First of all, I'm just writing the command. Then after that, I will just use the key line. Okay. So import Numpy as NP. So now understand what is the import part and what is the Numpy, and you already know what is the Numpy and why I just written the as and why I just written the NP and what are all these. Okay, so we will know line by line. So now here, okay, so here import. What is the import? Here import part is nothing but what? Here import part is nothing but the adding the libraries. Okay, so this part is the environment, Jupyter environment, and especially we will just deal with the Numpy library. So for that, before it, so we have to just import the library. And now we are just imported the library and we are using the name called import, and after that you know the numpy is especially what it is for, stands for the numerical Python. And now arch, what is the arch? Arch is nothing but the keyword. Arch is nothing but the keyword only. Okay, arch is nothing but the keyword only. So now here, what is the NP? So here, this NP person is nothing but what? You can say that one is nothing but the alias. Alias. Okay, what is alias? Alias, it is nothing but the Python alias, which are an alternate name for referring to the same. Means say, if you just write the numpy, so in place of numpy, so you can just use the variable called the np, which is nothing but the alias. Okay, because as we just write a lot of big coding part, is lot of big program. So in that part of it is very difficulty to write the numpy repeatedly. So in that place of the numpy, so we can use generally np only, right? np only. So now generally, so this np is nothing but the alias. Okay, this np which is generally nothing but the alias. So creating this alias with the which keyword, with the help of which keyword, with the help of the arch keyword. So if you will just write the arch keyword, so this arch keyword which is help us to create the alias. Okay, so while in importing tag, while in importing tag. So hence I think you are already clear what is all this. So here import is nothing but the like the adding the library, and numpy is nothing but as usual just now learning, and as is the keyword for which the help of the we can just declare it, so we can just write the what alias. Alias is nothing but the same as the numpy. So numpy which is just denoted as the symbol of np, you can just say also. Now I have to just execute. How to execute this line? Just use the script plus enter. So if I will just write this one, so now so it is executed automatically. So now this part is nothing but the line number, and this part is nothing but the execution time, because this part I just executed one time, and then second time I just executed this time. So as you know, the Python is what? Python is a what? Python is a interpreted language. So we can just write this one. Python is a interpreted language. That's why what? So that's why so here the code will be executed line by line. So now let me execute. So now it's created as a node. Okay, so whatever things we will just discuss, I will just write here, and this node will be provided to you on a WhatsApp group. Okay, those who are just interested, so please just join the group. And if you need any resource, then you can just directly contact in the group. Okay, so here I just imported this library, and now let the next thing is what? Next thing is what? So you already know it's like how to import the library. So now you have to check. So what is the version of the numpy? Okay, so now you can just use the called np dot version command version like this, and if I will just execute and now see. Okay, so 1.21.5. So this one is the version of the what? Numpy. This one is the version of numpy. Okay. So now you already know how to just check out that version. So you can also use the command like a print. Okay, so print then np dot underscore version then underscore then executed. Now see. So it's perfectly coming. So 1.2 1.5. So first output is in form of this string only. So now it's come as the integer. So now clear. Okay. So however, just I'm executing repeatedly. So now the line number is also changing. Yes or no? The line number is also changing. Here 2, here 3, here 4. Okay, it's like this. So don't be confused while looking at this one. So now next point is what? So now we'll just create what? So let me give the headline. Okay. So now here we'll just create an array. So creating an arrays. creating an array. So here, let me just write some of the point. Okay, some of the point. So as you know, so it is used to what? So it is used to work with whom? It is used to work with arrays only. It is used to work with the arrays only. And the second point is what? The second point is what? The array object in NumPy, is called the ND array. So now we clear what is ND array. Okay. So next point is what? So now we can just create the ND array. Now we will just create the ND array. For example, so let me just write the things. Okay, let me write the code. So first of all, we already imported the NumPy, and now let me just declare one thing. For example, let list L1, okay, L1, which is equal to I'm just declaring one name called I'm just declaring some of the element like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just declared 5 element, and now so let I'm just giving a1, which is equal to np dot array of L1. So now let me just execute this part. So it's successfully executed, and now L1. So let me see. So here see. So here we are just getting what? We are getting that array of whom? Array of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now my doubt is what? My doubt is it the ND array? Is it the ND array or simple array? Is it the ND array or simple array? Your work is what? Listen. Everything I will just discuss, but I will just give you some of the question. Okay. For example, so this question can be asked on your interview, and this is your task that you will just go check out all this answer while taking help of this help of the internet. The question can become like this: what is the difference between array and NDR? This question can be asked, okay, in your interview. So it's your work to find out this answer. So now, okay, so let's go for that one. So we created. So now let me check here. A1 is what? C. First of all, I just create one folder. Okay, create one folder. So I'm just giving L1 name. So L1 is one type of the variable. Inside the variable, the data which is stored, which is nothing but the one list. So in that list, collection of element are there: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, some of the list are there. So whenever just I will call this list, so automatically whenever just I call this variable, automatically this list will be come out. Yes or no? And next point is what? So then again I will just declare one thing. What? Again I am just declaring one variable. This variable is nothing but the A1. So in this A1, why I just declare the A1? Because I will use the library. Okay. So I'm just using the alias part, so which is the NP part. So in this NP, so I will just write what? I will just write the what? L1. L1 part means NP dot array of L1. Dot array of L1 means it is indirectly connected with this part. So if I call to A1, then automatically L1 will become. So if L1 will become, automatically this part will become. Okay. So now let me check. So here the answer is coming array because of only this only. Okay. So now clear. So let me just check it out. So is this array is a ND array or any other thing? So how to just check out? So let the type of A1, and now see the output. So let me erase all these things and now see the output. So the output is what? The output is the numpy dot ndarray. So now you can just ask me, sir, why it's not written the np dot ndarray? Listen. So we are the user, and we are just writing a lot of big code, and we want to just save the time, so that we are just creating one symbol for the very big statement, and that's why we are just using the name called np as the alias. Okay, but the system, he know the numpy only. He will never use the np. He will just create. He will understand the numpy only. So that's why by default is given that numpy dot ndr. Okay, numpy dot ndr. So this means what? This array is nothing but the nd array. So now clear how to create that nd array, or any doubt? How to create that nd array? Clear? Okay, good. So now next point is what? Next point is we will just check out whether that means like okay, let me just create another part. Like for example, here we're just taking randomly 5 element, and let me just take like 10 elements. So how to just take out this 10 element? And so while in it's only single line, listen, here I'm just typing 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5. So continuously 5 times I'm just typing. But in single line, I how I can just declare one array, or array. So inside that array, so near 100 element would be present. How to just declare that? Listen. So you can just write the code. For example, a1, which is equal to np dot array inside that bracket. So I will just create the range, and then I will just write 1 comma 100. Let me write. Okay, and let me execute, and now let me call the a. Now see, so up to 99, it's printed. So if you want to print up to 100, so then you can just write 101. Then now see, now take out this one. Now it's executed. Now it's executed. And so now you want to just check out this one. So is this NDRA or not? So type of one, type of A1. Now type of A1 is nothing but the numpy NDRA. Clear? So now we can just use the range function, so that it will save our time. Okay, it will save our time. So for example, I want to check my array of the shape of the array. How to check out the shape of the array? So you can just use the command a.save, and now check it. So 100 ohm. Okay, 100 ohm. So now let's go for the dimension. How to check out the dimension? Okay, how to check out the dimension? Very important part. Okay, I think in this part one video, so you already know. So let me give some of the basic things. Okay, so in next video I will just create the one-dimensional array, two-dimensional array, three-dimensional array. All these things I will just explain in that second part video. But in this part video, so some of the important things I will just discuss. For example, important command used to know. For example, let me just check out if the array is one-dimensional or the two-dimensional or three-dimensional. How to check out? Just write a1 as a variable dot nd. Okay, so now let's check out. So this one is a one-dimensional array. This one is the one-dimensional array. So in that array, so which type of data types are it? Means which type of data types are present. So now how to check out a1 dot d type, a1 dot d type. So if I will just write it and now click it, so see, this is nothing but the integer type of data types. This is nothing but the integer type of the data types. So all these things we can just do in this NumPy. So all these are the important part of the NumPy. So this is the introduction part of the NumPy. So don't be confused. Okay, if you have any doubt, so then I will just explain each and everything. So each and everything I will just discuss. So and if you have any doubts, so go for the description part and just join the group. and you can just ask me the question. Then I will just explain each and everything. Okay. So in group only, um, you can just ask for the notes so that I will just give you the notes. Okay. And or else you can just look at these descriptions, look at these screens and just note down. And okay. So till now, I think you don't have any doubt. I think next to next things I just explained. And please just note down. Okay. Keep maintain your note so that it will be very helpful for you. And in this discussion part, I will just give you some of the questions which is very important for your interview. Okay. Like for example, today your task is what? What is the difference between the array and ndarray? You have to find out that, right? So bye bye. So see you soon next video.